Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with Jose Benavidez Sr. How you doing, champ?
Doing good, man. Super excited to be here. You know, that's my first show here with DAZN, working with Diego Pacheco. Super excited, man.
Hell of a fighter, man. I'm very high on Pacheco.
Man, he's super young, man. He's only 20 years old, man. Sometimes I forget that he's 20 years old, bro.
6 foot.
I think he has a lot to learn. I think he's in a good path, and I don't know why won't he be a world champion. I think he's in the right path, and I think pretty soon you guys are going to see a new upcomer, like fighting for a world title.
Yeah, sometimes you forget, like with him being so big, you know, he's 6'4", he's 20 years old, so it's interesting to think about what he could be 2, 3, 4, 5 years now if he stays on track.
Exactly. The funny thing, you know, we've been working for a month and a week or so, like about 5-6 weeks. And man, you know, he's been away for 2 weeks already. So I'm thinking, you know, we're thinking very seriously about fighting at 160, man. Because I mean,
going down.
He's there, you know. Why not go try to fight at 160? I think he will be super strong and super tall that way.
Yeah, and that's a division that needs some young blood in the division.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure, man. And there's a lot of competition at 160 also.
Absolutely. So looking forward to see how Diego develops. But I wanted to pick your brain about the whole, you know, obviously David and the whole like thing with the manager and Andrade. It seems like there's a disconnect between you guys and Samson.
No.
Is there?
No, everything's good. You know, the thing is, Samson was talking more about the fight and the offer that PBC made to Canelo. And when they said boo-boo, you know, it just came out of nowhere. But no, we're very serious to fight boo-boo. I spoke with Eddie Hearns about that fight, you know, taking it to Showtime, and he's willing to do that. I talked to Andre's father also to make sure that, to see if they want it, before I can proceed and try to make that fight happen, because otherwise it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
If they don't want to get that fight, and they agree they want to get that fight. But right now we're focused on Lemieux on May 14 or...
You can't overlook Lemieux.
Yeah.
Good punch.
Yeah, he hits hard, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, he's a dangerous fighter. You know, we got to take care of business that day. If everything goes well, that I think it's gonna go well. Okay. We have to look impressive in that fight. I mean, I'm looking for the stoppage. I think we're going to stop him in 6-7 rounds. That's what I think, you know. But we're not going for the knockout. You know, we're going to go and give the people a good show. But at the end of the day, you know, David has to look impressive. And like I said, after that, you know, hopefully we can go. Hopefully everything goes well, and then we can definitely try to get that fight with Boo-Boo. That would be a great fight. Nobody wants to fight him. No. We're definitely down to show the people what we have, and we're ready to take risks like that. You know, fight him, and hopefully everything goes well. Then we could go and try to get Charlo and all these fighters. You know, I think those are the fights that are in our list if everything goes well.
And that's definitely music to fight fans' ears. You know, Andre's been avoided for years, so if they were to beat him, that'd be a big feather in his cap.
Yeah, and I just want to clear also with Boo-Boo, you know. Like I said, you know, we need to sit down, and it has to make sense for him and for us to make that fight. But like I said, at the end of the day, money to us doesn't matter. Al Heyman gave Canelo a good offer to fight $100 million, and you know we told him, you know, we're willing to fight for the minimum, for whatever, you know, in order for Canelo to get paid more. You know, we just want the opportunity, we want the chance to fight him, and he didn't even want to take it like that. So we're not here for the money, man. You know, I think money will come eventually once you prove yourself and fight the guys that are tough, and that's what we want to do. You know, we want to prove ourselves, and then money will come.
No, absolutely. You mentioned like talking to Eddie Hearn and Paul Andrade and all these guys, but like I want to kind of go back to Samson, because it seems like a recurring theme. Like I remember before Canelo got to 168. There was talks of him maybe Benavidez fighting Plant, and then Samson that came out and said, well, not right now, we need more time. So it seems like you guys are saying like you want to fight, and then Samson says something else.
Yeah, no. We have a great relationship with Samson. Okay. You know, but Samson is not here. He doesn't know what David can do. He doesn't know who he's sparring, how he's doing. You know, his job is, you know, to go and get the bigger fights, and he does a great job. You know,
moving well.
Thanks to him, we're here because of him. You know. But at the end of the day, you know, there's a decision that we make, me and David, to see who are we ready to fight. I think he's ready to fight anybody at this point, and whoever, you know. We just need to get more experience and stay active. He's only 25 years old, man. So I mean, we're here just to prove ourselves little by little. And I mean, if an opportunity comes to fight with Canelo, of course we're going to take that fight.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
You know? I mean, but if not, we're not worried about it. You know, we know that we need to get more experience, and we are trying to get all the experience and then fight all these tough opponents before we get to Canelo. Imagine if we get all the experience, I think we'll be super ready for Canelo.
No, absolutely. When I was talking to Diego, he was telling me about how David Benavidez, his IQ is underrated. You know, people talk about the hand speed, the heavy hands, the activity, things like that, but they don't talk about the IQ. What could you tell people about David Benavidez's IQ in the boxing ring?
IQ is super good, and that's a good thing about boxing. You know, we have the guys that have their own opinion, and you know, I mean, everybody thinks that they know everything, you know, and it's okay, you know, like I said, you know, we have a lot of good fans, a lot of fans that doesn't like David, you know, so but little by little, like I said, we got to prove ourselves, and we got to show the people that we belong in here, and it's going to take a little bit of time. We just need to be a little bit patient and keep working and keep showing up. That's the only thing we got to do, and hopefully in a year or two, you know, we'll convince the people, and then they'll demand for those big fights.
No, I think it's a great approach to take. I mean, you guys seem like you guys think you're down to fight everybody. Honestly, that's the impression I get.
To be honest with you, yeah, you know, we don't have a choice either. We're here to make history, you know. And if we avoid fighters that are dangerous, you know, at the end of the day, I think, you know, that the greatest fighters made history because they were not afraid to take chances.
That's right.
I mean, you know, to risk their undefeated records, you know. I mean, who cares if we fight somebody that it's up there and it's a dangerous fighter if you lose? You know, if you give a good fight, they're going to want to see another one.
That's right.
And they're going to want to see you fight other guys.
Look at Cholatito. He's got a couple losses, and people still want to see him fight.
Manny Pacquiao lost when he was, what, like 13 or something fights?
Yeah. Holyfield.
That's what I'm saying, you know. But, you know, and look what they became, they made history, you know. So at the end of the day, I think that's what we want to do, you know. We just want to prove ourselves and risk our undefeated records and fight the best, nothing but the best. People that are dangerous. Don't get me wrong, we'll fight anybody. We'll fight the Berlagas, we'll fight the what's the name, the other one, David Morrell.
David Morrell, yeah.
Yeah, we'll fight anybody. Don't get me wrong, you know. We're not just looking. These guys are coming up. They're getting stronger and better all the time. I think in the future that could also be like potential fights that are going to be big, you know. But we'll fight them now too, you know. Like I said, we just want to stay active, and we want to fight different styles and guys that are young too. So whatever, you know, we're willing to do that in order to make this.
What about maybe moving up to light heavyweight to fight Beterbiev? Because I know at one point like you guys were up there ranked. And
we had the opportunity to fight with that guy from Floyd Mayweather, 175. Badu Jack, you know. I don't think David's ready to go to 175. We're going to wait a little bit
Really? Because he kind of struggles to make weight sometimes, you know. It seems like...
That's what people say, that he struggles
he doesn't.
He doesn't. You know, I mean, he's been making weight.
Yeah.
Only time that he missed 2 pounds, you know. And I mean, that now everybody thinks that he misses weight. I will be the first one, you know, to move him up, you know, for his own health, you know. Why would I want to keep him at 168, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It could be the next fight, you know, that he can't, the body doesn't want to do 168.
Yeah.
We'll move up to 175, no problem. But I think we just want to capture as much as we can at 168 and then go to 175.
Yeah. Well, you know, like, you guys want that Canelo fight really badly, and, you know, he's at 175. Wouldn't it make sense to go up and try to go get a belt before if you really want
It doesn't even make any sense.
No?
Bro. To be honest with you, if we go to 175 and then he comes down and then he goes up, he goes to me. I mean, it's not. It might look like we're trying to chase him, you know.
Yeah.
We're doing our own path. We're trying to do whatever we can until we can.
Fair enough.
You know, and I mean, if we can't do the weight, we'll definitely move up to 175. Canelo can go down to 168. He has the frame, he has the body. You know, and us, I don't think once we go up to 175,
you're not coming back down.
I don't think we're coming to 168.
Okay, Jose. Well, any message you want to give to the boxing world?
I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for your support. We're going to continue working hard, and little by little, you know, we're going to prove ourselves, and definitely we're going to stay focused and disciplined, and in order to give you guys good fights.
All right, there you have it. Jose Benavidez Sr. Thank you for talking to True School Sports.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God bless.